Venus in Aries. Shy flowers, stand back. This native is apt to be independent and single-minded, demonstrative and outgoing. Quick to start up a friendship, this native may not find it so easy to settle into one. Lessons and give and take with school chums prepare him for more serious relationships later on. At best, this native is happy and friendly, but watch out for a self-centered attitude that is demanding or says, "me first." Venus in Taurus. Natives with Venus in Taurus tend to be loyal, loving, and down-to-earth. This native may have a green thumb and may like gardening, floral design, and flowers. Precious stones and jewelry have a particular appeal. Venus in Gemini. This native loves to communicate and is very friendly indeed. He may be a chatterbug, especially if the sun is in a fire or air sign. Gemini appreciates change, variety, and will be interested in many different topics at school. He may love reading and writing and trips to the library. This native needs many avenues to explore. He likely enjoys researching and asking questions. On the move, this native will probably attract many different friends. Natives with Venus in Gemini often love going on excursions and trips. Venus in Cancer. A native with Venus in Cancer likes to feel secure, as it is apt to be sensitive. He could be gracious and charming as well. The Venus in Cancer native likes demonstrative affection, but be careful not to smother or overindulge. If he receives plenty of love and support and encouragement to be independent as a youngster, he could later seek to nurture others. He loves music and may have musical talent. This native is sensitive and could be very emotional, even clingy. Teach him to let go of mama's apron strings. He loves to cook as well. Many restaurant owners and chefs have Venus in Cancer. Venus in Leo. Big heart, big love, this native gives to all. Given to grand gestures and dramatic scenes, he loves independence and greatness in all forms and is very regal. Some natives with this placement are natural comedians. This native could be generous to a fault. Natives and animals are high on his list of priorities. Fervently loyal, this native is courageous and demonstrative. In return, he seeks appreciation. If other positions in the chart point to shyness, then drama may be an excellent way for this native to discover and express his feelings. Venus in Virgo. Natives with the planet of love in this practical sign typically love to help out and take care of others, expressing a genuine sense of compassion. For the same reason, Venus and Virgo natives usually take to training and caring for pets. This native needs opportunities and tools to know that his contribution to the family counts. This native could be a little hard on herself, a bit shy. He could intellectualize, overanalyze his feelings. This placement gives a love of order, neatness, and cleanliness. Sometimes, however, and especially with hard aspects, the Venus and Virgo native expresses the opposite extreme, sloppiness in habits and a decided lack of modesty. Encourage this native to express his feelings. Teach him to recognize and uphold his self-worth. Venus in Libra. Venus in Libra loves beauty, refinement, and decorum. This native benefits by learning the social graces at an early age. Seeking inner and outer harmony, he could be uncomfortable in an ugly or discordant environment. Relationships are the big thing, close buddies and later friends of the opposite sex. A peacemaker, he prefers to avoid all harsh and crude actions, people, or things. A natural diplomat, this native could bring people together for social reasons or to resolve their differences. Teach him to stand up for what's right, even if it means rocking the boat. Natives with Venus in its own sign may be physically attractive and charming. The pitfall is when charm becomes a mask for manipulation. Teach your Venus in Libra native to dare to be true. Venus in Scorpio. Venus and Scorpio natives feel intensely and are rarely, if ever, lukewarm when it comes to emotions and desires. This native may need a deep bonding with the mother. He is a staunch and loyal friend, but may be prone to dominate others. He could be possessive, not wanting to share mom or his best friend or belongings with anybody else. All that is mysterious, intriguing, and secretive likely appeals to him. This native has great personal magnetism. One thing he is not is dull. Later in life, money and influence may figure into his equation as well as politics. He needs sound moral values. Venus in Sagittarius. Venus in Sagittarius loves all things plain and true and possesses an innate sense of religion and justice. In relationships, he is attracted to kindred souls with whom he can share his dreams and aspirations. Not prone to limitations, this native may insist on freedom in all things. He may love sports, the outdoors, and travel. Sometimes this position gives a love of horses. An idealist by nature, this native is likely to be outspoken and affectionate. He may have an appreciation for religious art and music. Venus in Capricorn. Venus in Capricorn is in love with what's practical, right down to the last detail. He probably will enjoy opportunities to be in charge, especially in management roles. He appreciates tradition and ceremony, and tends toward the conservative side in most things. He is loyal, dependable, and a bit grown up for his age. He likes to be in control. Watch out for a tendency to be overly materialistic or overly demanding of loved ones and family. He could be acutely aware of the family's social status and is prone to equating material status with emotional security. His taste in clothes is likely to be more formal than not, perhaps on the tailored side. Natives with this placement need plenty of love and approbation. The native that appears cold may actually have built walls around his heart to safeguard himself from being hurt or rejected. Capricorn relates to construction and to carpentry, so the young native with this placement may delight in hikes and mountain climbing. Venus in Aquarius. Aquarian love is often misunderstood. At best, this Venus has a love for his fellow man and will see well in all despite race or creed or background. Like Will Rogers, he never met a stranger. He loves to exchange ideas of an abstract nature and is a thinker. Some may see him as a good friend. Others may say he is aloof, preferring not to get too personal or emotional. In truth, he is a friend's friend. This native loves to work for a great cause or purpose, and for a better world for all. He has an innate sense of what's fair and democratic, and feels happiest when among friends or as a member of a community. Venus in Pisces. Venus in this charitable sign is said to be exalted. Venus in Pisces is capable of expressing true compassion. This native is likely to be sweet, devotional, capable of sacrifice and deep commitments. At home in the world of the dreamer and mystic, he has innate intuition and emotional depth. Because of his extreme sensitivity, he may be shy or overly sensitive to the thoughts and words of others. He tends to be idealistic, romantic, understanding, poetic, and gentle. He may experience another's suffering as his own, and will naturally defend the underdog and downtrodden. Nevertheless, teach him not to throw his pearls before swine. He could feel hurt by fair-weather friends of lesser sensitivity. The Venus in Pisces native needs much love and affection. With afflictions, he may have to conquer fear of being rejected. Discourage whining and self-pity should it appear. He could be musically or artistically gifted. Many great composers, artists, and poets were born with Venus in this mystical sign. Need clarity in what is happening at your company or position? Trying to create business innovation and don't know how? Will you gain the career recognition you're hoping for? The psychics on Absolutely Psychic Network are insightful in helping you maximize your upcoming opportunities and potentials. All psychics are screened before hire. You will have an advisor that is only the best. Make the most of your time by knowing what is and isn't worth your time and effort. Your future starts now. Call 1-800-498-8777 or visit us at absolutelypsychic.com.